I don't know how I feel about Castlevania. The only Castlevania game I've ever played was Symphony of the Night, and I played it for like an hour. Just not my thing. Same reason why I probably don't like Metroid that much. I don't like Metroidvania games. I liked Metroid Prime better. Also Metroid Fusion. I've beaten 2 Metroid games. Metroid 2 and Metroid Fusion. Fun fact, Metroid Fusion was the only non-Pokemon Game Boy Advance game I owned for a long time. The only other one I had at some point was a Kirby game. Ow. Oh no, I gotta fight the part with all the missile guys again. I think. Maybe I got past that. Oh wow, I'm only here. Okay, never mind. Alright, I'm getting shot. Jack, get the cover. Me, get the cover. Jack, not my cover. You heard her. Stand down. Stop shooting me. Aha. Okay. I have salvaged this, I think. I think we're fine. I think it's fine. The autosave is decent. Ugh. I have never played Vanguard all the way through. I only played Vanguard in the multiplayer some. And 1 just to get some achievements. But when I play my Psycho playthrough, I'm going to be a Vanguard. I couldn't decide. I think like a Psychopath playthrough where everyone's expendable in Shepard's mind should be a sniper, right? He sits back and kills people. They're just little specks in the distance, you know what I mean? Like people that die. But I've already played as an engineer. You know, infiltrator's half tech. I think a biotic would be nice. Change of pace. Not well, that didn't go where I wanted it. But Vanguard works too. You're just a brute that doesn't speak. I have charisma of like -1,000,000. You know, it's just I'm not going to do any renegade options. It's just bottom right option every time.
Excellent targeting.
Go Blitzball. Do 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 do. I miss Blitzball. I said I might go back to 10 eventually. Do like a if there's ever a night where I want to end Mass Effect a little early, I could play like a match or two of Blitzball just for fun. Oh, well. Bye, Jack. Note to self. Do not bring this pair ever again. In the beginning of the stream, I said that when I bring teams of 2 with me, I'm going to try to make up some kind of like team name for them. You know, just to have a nice connection. Unfortunately, I believe Jack, if I can't think of a name before the mission, I'll think of it during it. Unfortunately, this team is going to have to be something to do with how they just keep dying constantly because they have no defense. Team Squishy. This is literally Team Squishy. Like, anyone else is better. Morden. Morden. Oh, Morden's green blood is all over me. Okay, that threw off my name. Huh. Yeah, this is Team... I present to you, chat, Team Squishy. Shepard, Jack, and Morden. Will I ever use Team Squishy again? Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they both are. Like, to me, for a sociopath type person, like, just like no emotion, just don't care. Sniper works better. Because you see everyone as just things in the distance and you just don't care. For a psychopath who killed because they enjoy it, Vanguard's better. And that's kind of how this is going to be, so. I have 2 more Mass Effect playthroughs planned, so. There's my just kill everyone playthrough. That'll be fun as a Vanguard. Then I'm going to do a randomizer playthrough, where I will have like some dice and some coins, a coin, and everything will be decided by random. The whole world will literally be like just chaos, decided by fate. All right, okay. I need to kill you. You're the one that's bugging me. Or at least distract her. I'm surprised he's still alive. Oh, never mind. Yeah, where's my biotic choke? Can I get biotic lightning? Speaking of that, I also will be playing Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 eventually. I love those games. More so 1. I'm a bigger fan of 1. Just because 2 was half finished.
Prepare to attack.
But with the restored content mod, it's better. All right, I did it. Save. Okay.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
Yes, I know who you are.
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Rana Thanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
I'm going to comment on something I meant to comment on before, but thought it was too nitpicky. I mean it in a joking way. I get that a lot of the conversations that take place in this game are in, like, environments, like rooms, where there's an echo, right? When people talk, it sounds like they talk. But why does it just sound like to me that they put, like, a bathroom filter on it? Where it sounds like in a lot of these rooms where people talk, it sounds like it's just someone having a conversation in the bathroom. It's a little echoey. So I always picture that in my head, where like it's like, hey, we need to do an effect of these voices to make it seem like it's echoey. Let's go in the bathroom and record. Yeah, Kotar, I did not know what the twist was when I played, and I played it a year after it came out. No one ruined it for me. I'm surprised. And yeah, I know who you are.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okir is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What's Okir trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okir mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Jay, I think we might have found a game that you might want to play blind at some point. I mean, come on. It's a Star Wars RPG. I mean, that's a good selling point right there. The second one, Okay, no. He knows the best party member in terms of, like, who they are. HK is the worst teammate in the entire game by far. He's so bad. You can't heal him because he's a robot, so you have to use his own stupid thing to heal him. And his stats are so bad. His strength is so high. His strength is his highest stat, I think, but he doesn't use it because he's a robot. Strength is only for melee, and he doesn't melee. So they gave him a ton of stats and something that you can't take out of it. Oh, look, there's no option to kill. Oh, man, I'm really in the mood for a Psycho playthrough, aren't I? Like, where's the kill option?
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
See ya. Better not see you in Mass Effect 3.
Too much knowledge without ethical boundaries.
Well, Morden, did you see the kill option? Because I didn't. I'm standing on something again. Why does that keep happening to me? Alright. I need the one that has white as the first line, and then some orange. There it is. And then I need that one, which was the one right there. That's gone now. Alright. Ooh, more money. I'm just taking all the money from him.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
That's a cool voice.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I wish, if I could pick any race in this game to be able to, like, mimic a voice, to be able to, like, if I would, like, pick a race and it gives you the ability to voice one of the characters of that race, I would pick Krogan. I like their voice. Turian is second just because of that cool effect they have, but I'm picking Krogan.
I take it you're Okir? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased Shepard is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
I like this guy. I did what I had to do.
I make no apologies. It was the most efficient solution.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the collectors.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
And once again, the Klingons of this galaxy. Again, every game that has aliens or a race of some kind has to have a Klingon race. You always have to have it. The Ronsos, the Krogan.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, he has a zealot sound to him, doesn't he? The whole purified thing.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
Ooh, what Disney song? What'd be the perfect Disney song for a Krogan to sing? I like how Under the Sea popped in my head. Now it just sounds funny to hear it. I could have got, I mean, obviously there's some funny choices, but for some reason Under the Sea popped in my head first. I don't know why.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange. So isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
Yeah, this guy doesn't care at all. Just, nope, he's not perfect. Nope, not perfect at all, nope. Or, oh man, why did that pop in my head too? Like, I was thinking, You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. Again, I'm a big Toy Story person. I watched that movie like 1,000,000 times when I was younger, so.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats.
All right.
I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Yeah, it's Rex and Eve on Tachanka after you clear the genophage singing a Whole New World. Okay, now I can't. Okay, well now I can't help but not see that now. Like the scene where you leave them, and they're just on the surface of Tachanka and they just start singing it. Oh, now okay, well, now I'm gonna have to YouTube that later to see if anyone made it. You know, I've actually never seen Frozen. All right. Well, we got some information out of him. Cool.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention! I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
Why does she sound so quiet? No, she's gonna gas the Krogan.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over, like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Alright, Okeer, well, have fun with that.
Kill Jador, Shepard. I do what I must to save my legacy.
What did I get a renegade point for? Oh, I said I had to... saying I had to do what I had to do. Oh, by the way, now that we're in the whole Rex singing Disney songs again, we have a Whole New World. I can see when Shepard's like bonding with Rex, he starts singing "You Got a Friend in Me," and of course now I'm thinking he takes Grunt under his wing and starts singing "I'll Make a Man Out of You." Now I can't help but think that stuff. Thanks. Like, now I got to think of more ideas. Now I'm just picturing Rex singing those songs. I can even hear it. You know, Kingdom Hearts is Final Fantasy and Disney. I want to see Mass Effect in Disney. Get on it. That will save Mass Effect from death. Okay, I actually don't remember that song. It has been a long time since I've seen Mulan. I'm gonna die. Huh. I got ran over. Ow. I'm assuming it autosaved right. Oh no. Oh no, this is fine. Oh, this is okay. Okay, door. This. You see why I hate doors?
They've seen us.
I'm gonna kill the Krogan first, and then work on the others. Okay, Krogan dead. Now I'm gonna work on this guy. Ooh. Okay, another Krogan. Another Krogan. Alright, I took down his armor. Bye.
Can't escape everything.
Oh,
Charging Krogan.
Friendly fire, Shepard.
Headed your
I just heard Morden say friendly fire Shepard, then he dies.
break them, kill them. I'll create more.
Alright, well, time to go. It's time to hit that old dusty trail. Where'd the Krogan go? There he is. Kill the... Ow. Kill the Krogan. Kill the Krogan. Kill the Krogan. Just kill the Krogan. That's all I gotta do.
Go ahead.
Well,
Destroy.
he's dead.
I will rebuild.
Okay. I think I'm safe. I'm gonna get them up. Go, Team Squishy.
Here, enjoy.
Enjoy. Oh, come again.
I have more where that came from.
You know, for being defective, they're kind of doing their job right. Oh. No, don't you even think about coming up here.
I'll build more. There's always
The Krogan, is there a Krogan again? No, there's not a Krogan. Okay. Yay. Ow. Well, good. Are you going to start up the Jackbox later? That'll be fun.
escape everything.
I think I'm... Okay, I switched weapons randomly. Cool. Did I run out of bullets?
Break them, kill them. I'll create more.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of patience for those that kind of technology. I've literally had times where I went to a Walmart and the door wouldn't open. Like, it opened like halfway, you know what I mean? Like, it opened like a little bit, then it was just kind of stuck, so I just forced it open and walked in. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does that. It doesn't hurt them. They're literally designed to be able to open manually in case there's an emergency.
There's always more.
It doesn't hurt them.
Yeah, that's gonna blow up.
Especially since it obviously wasn't working right. Ow! That actually took my shield down. Morden's dead again. Alright, look at this. I can concentrate on the boss now. Just gonna keep shooting her. This is one thing the Mass Effect games really don't excel at, in my opinion, and that's boss fights. I feel like boss fights in shooters are always usually kind of lame.
Trespasser.
Like, it's kind of just making them bullet sponges, and you just have to shoot them all. It's like Destiny, basically.
No, impossible.
I liked playing Destiny at first, but the whole, you know, just keep shoot. Oh, okay.
Alarms in laboratory. Unlikely to be good news.
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okir's personal life signs are failing rapidly.
No, Mr. Krogan, that for some reason his redundant systems can't bypass.
In progress. Contamination detected.
You know, I gotta admit, Okir, you talked about making a pure Krogan and being all tough and mighty, crawling on the dead bodies. Come on, you couldn't take like 3 minutes in a room of poison.
If I knew why the collector
Rex just drinks that stuff.
I would tell you, but everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure.
Oh, bye, music.
This one soldier, this grunt, perfect.
Hey, we got a Krogan.
He killed how many, but vented the tanks into the room to save this one?
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okir wanted. Am almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
Oh, I love Morden. He's just like, that's impossible. Almost certain. Yeah, why not?
Afraid he'll make your genophage obsolete?
No, but Krogan, genetically dangerous, socially dangerous as well, have enough enemies without adding this.
Normandy, Okier is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval.
I mean, why would you not take this with you?
He's a big one.
Even if you don't plan on using him as an ally, you could just turn it on and drop it into an enemy area. Like a damn xenomorph, like they wanted to do an Alien. And then just let it go. Cloning facility destroyed. Again. Okier dead, but his son was recovered. Loss of Okier could be a problem. Will allow Shepard to decide whether to activate the Krogan. And that's it. Well, we got Okier's son. Oh, come on, Okier was a bit crazy anyway. All right.
Study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
That's a valid point. But relax.
There's no way he's getting out unless one of us lets him out.
Or unless Okier installed some sort of failsafe. Or a malfunction causes the tank to shut down.
I'm not saying we take a crowbar to it right now, but I'm not giving up a potential resource.
It's your decision, Commander. Just be careful.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Oh, you didn't salute? Dude, Jacob's getting casual on me. He used to salute when he walked out of the room. Now he's just kind of like, no. Walked off. I'm not going to take a crowbar to it right away. It's going to take me like 10 seconds to get over there. But first, I'm going to talk to everyone, like I always do. Hey, Morden.
Shepard, how can I
Did you recover from the last mission where you died a million times?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Perhaps later. Trying to determine how Scale Itch got onto Normandy. Sexually transmitted disease only carried by Varen. Implications unpleasant. Anything else?
Let's not talk about that again.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I think it's the collectors. Okier was selected to be part of the group because he had a connection with the collectors. He contacted them and said, hey, give me a bunch of old Krogan stuff. And I don't know what deal he made. I don't know what he paid them. But that's why he was on the list. Because he had dealings with the collectors before. So the collectors must have somehow had access to ancient Krogan DNA. The collectors do more in this game than just take colonists, by the way. Like, it's also the Vorcha. Like, the collectors gave the Vorcha the plague that was put on Omega.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing.
Oh,
Commander.
I have triggered Horizon. Do I have any messages? I do. Error. Invalid sender name. All right. Hey, Shepard. Heard I have you to thank for getting out of purgatory. Sent a ship to round me up, but they didn't weapons check good enough. I think we can all guess where he hid it. In his pocket. I'm going to carve your name instead of mine into my next victim as thanks. Got anyone you need dead? Huh? You did take a shot at me on the way out, though, so I have to kill you. You know how it goes. Dad taught me that you can't let anyone hurt you. They get ideas, so make you send a message, not like I'm sending now, though. Okay? See you around. The people who live here are coming back, and it's showtime. Look around for your name. I'm sure you'll find it before I find you, Billy. That is so weird. It's so weird. Dark humor. Ha ha ha. He's gonna kill a bunch of innocent people. Let's hear what,
So, Hadley, how you gonna spend your next furlough?
You really think
Nah,
we'll
quiet
have
you.
another shore leave?
Let's see what Joker thinks about Jack and Morden.
Commander.
Team
What do you
Squishy.
think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Yeah, the collectors have been around for a while. They're just super secretive.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
And once again, a lot of people think the collectors don't exist. So I'm surprised that when I mentioned that collectors were abducting people to the council, they weren't like, ah, yes, collectors. We have dismissed that claim, and then I just shoot them. I hate the council. Why did I save them? It's like every time I have to talk to them now, it's just, why did I save them? Why did I do that? What's wrong with me?
Change of plans, Commander.
Oh, come
Urgent
on.
Message coming in from the elusive man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Come, dude, I don't want to go to Horizon. Okay, look. I don't want to go to Horizon to save a human colony. I want to go to the Citadel and pick up the groceries that I forgot. Priorities. This is an RPG. All right. Okay, Morden didn't want anything to... That was... I worded that weird. Morden didn't want to talk about anything. How about Jacob?
Commander, can I help you with something?
Let's just talk for a bit. Unofficial. You and me.
Already? I'm not big
Oh,
on forcing.
no.
Commander.
All right. I bet my new friends will talk to me.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the
I'm
debriefing
aware.
room, Commander.
He can wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may or may not have forgotten to feed the fish. Oh no, they're fine. Look, they're still moving. Let me just, get the old scoop out. Oh, look at that. It's all beautiful now. I hate fish. Once again, fish are decorations you have to feed. And if you don't feed them, they become nasty-looking decorations. Oh yeah, I can change my gear. Why is that music playing? Turn off. Oh. Alright, okay, I like this. What else we got? Alright, we got some nice, well, Mass Effect sounding music, I mean. Let's turn it off. Guess not. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make myself look nice and pretty. What armor should I... Oh, first off, I know I've been wearing this. I look like a techie Cyclops. But now that I... Alright. I still don't like these. I don't like... At least this you can kind of see through. What is the point of this? But I'm going to wear this because no, not that. This, because I want to be M. You're just in time for dress-up time. We're making Shepard look good. I got the Garrus looking thing on me. Ooh, N7 logo. I like that. This is a little too circular. I like it. I don't care about what the bonuses do. I know I'm playing on a harder difficulty, but I'm just gonna look at how they look. This is nice looking. I like it. Ooh, nice and 80s with the shoulder pads. And that's it. Well, choices. I'm just going for this then. This is not, original is nice. That literally just adds that. Ooh, I like these. Oh, we are, I'm doing good. How are you? How was your stream? I missed most of it. My friend and I got on a track of like game ideas and we just didn't stop. All right. Can I see my feet? Can I zoom out and see? I guess I can. Okay. That's not bad looking. Oh, you got the bad ending, huh? Were you not sneaky enough? I'm gonna go with this. I like the utility belt. I like my Batman utility belt that I have on now. Speaking of that, I think I'm also gonna put on, just so it matches, my ammo capacity here too. I just have like nice utility stuff on me. Material, I'll leave that. Well, yeah, I'll leave that alone. Tint, I could change the color. What's a nice color? Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Well, we'll come back to it. Ooh. That's a nice, it's like a nice dark purple-ish, pinkish. I mean, if we're going to talk to the Elusive Man, then we're going to Horizon. I need to dress to impress. Yeah. Yeah. All right, the second tent. Let's see. Now, I plan on messing with this stuff a lot, so I'm going to literally do this for one mission, then I'm switching to something else. I want to look different every time. How about some nice purple? Pattern? Ooh. No pattern. Oh yeah, I can change the pattern color of that. There we go. I like it. And, I mean, I gotta keep the tux, right? Oh, what if I could change the tux color? And not only do I have to go to the Citadel and buy the food that they wanted, I have to also buy fish again. No. I didn't say again. I just meant I need to buy fish. All right. I need to talk to Jack, because I think she'll talk to me. Yeah, that's the problem with not streaming for a week. I forgot about the fish. That's okay. I still have my space hamster.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy? Or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Well, I think we can all agree we don't like Miranda that much. I don't know why that was the point of that conversation, but... Okay. Hey, Jack. If you got any dead bodies down here, please clean them up. Oh, good. You're keeping it nice and clean. No blood.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
Yeah, let's ask what happened to them. Because come on. Who knows? Maybe she just politely said, I'm leaving, and left them alone.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Yeah.
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Ooh, vandalism.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Oh, language.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
And now for the best one.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Aw, she damaged the jellyfish's moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
Oh, it was getting emotional there for a second. Shepard, I swear... Stop. Okay. I don't know what his fascination is about looking down and to the left or right. Oh, I'm afraid to ask. You'd think that would have existed like in a mobile game somehow by now, right? There was a mobile game. I'm pretty sure it was the mission that Miranda and Jake... I think that was the right one, wasn't it? There was a mobile one that had to do with the mission that Miranda and Jacob had. Stopping the Batarians from like, gassing the Citadel. Unfortunately, about mobile games, you can't find it anymore. Well, I'm sure there's some way to get it. Oh, well, I've reached the floor that I wanted to go to. Oh, I forgot to talk to Zaid.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Or he's like me and his coordination's so bad, if I ever go up or down stairs, I have to look down. I'm not kidding. Like, I will do that. Alright.
Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her. Hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men. So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Zaid in Mass Effect 2 is a little more one-dimensional. I love him in 3 because they kind of gave him a goofy side. I do like Kasumi, though. So, yeah, I kind of wish I could have more conversation with her.
I should let you go.
Oh.
Talk more later, Shepard.
Oh, wait a minute. I can do the fun thing. Look at this nice little mini-game. Press the button. And then press the button. Whee! Bye.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
Oh, he's sad. He's sad about a weapon.
I was down and out when I found that gun. Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to recite her once.
Anything else about it?
Good rifle. I remember Jessie's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jessie wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots, and he died right there.
If you noticed, I started walking towards him. That is because, like I said earlier, my Elite controller is starting to drift a little bit. The left stick likes to drift forward. So just another reason why I hate this controller. Anything else?
I killed my way across the Terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jessie wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch. I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle. I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember injecting a clip once. Jessie just kept firing. Reached the slaver, and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away, and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since.
You know, it's amazing that they wrote that story in a way where just for a second, just for a second, you kind of feel that slight sadness in him when he says that. Like, yep, she was done. Just couldn't fix her. Like, oh. Oh, hey, a ship model.
Oh, yeah. That's a model of the Paragon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Anything else I can talk about with Zaid? Hey, look, surveillance. I'm watching everyone. Actually, that means Zaid's watching everyone. That's kind of creepy.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept
And my bit rate's going crazy.
Expression.
Come on. And there it goes. It's back. My bit rate jumped a bit there for a second. Hey, the first time in 3 hours. That's not bad. Okay. And M, it is. But a new one came out that apparently fixed a lot of the problems. Like, all of them. It's actually a decent controller. But it costs $30 more now. And I don't have any money right now. So I'm using like this beat up version. I have a protection plan on it. I can get a new one. But that means I have to put down the extra 30 and the protection plan because I don't trust it. So I can't do that right now. I'm playing with this piece of junk. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Krogan. That's why I came down here in the first place. All right, everyone. We're going to make a new Krogan friend.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Okay, that's important to know. I was talking with someone about how if you never take Grunt out of the tank, does he live later? You never see him die. But if you never take him out of the tank, there's a chance that he was just in some research facility at the Alliance place, just sitting somewhere in a science lab. If it was attacked by the Reapers and it all caved in and everything, either the Reapers found him and probably turned him into, a Reaper thing, or if he lost power and was buried, it just said he could sustain him over a year. So I guess there's always that slight possibility that he could still be alive. So, well, no, I'm talking about my kill everyone playthrough that I did before. I left him in the tank.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
I would like to have more DualShock controllers. I like them. I only have one. So whenever I used it for PC or for PlayStation, I had to keep going back and forth with it.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
All right. Here we go.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
Do as I say, robot. No.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Yeah, it's time to get a new Rex. I mean, you can't replace Rex, but he's Krogan. Oh yeah, earlier we were talking about somehow we got on the subject of Disney songs that Rex would sing in his deep Krogan voice. It was a weird discussion. I wonder if this is how like ancient Krogan looked. I mean, he obviously does look different than most Krogan. Oh, he's greeting me like Rex probably would.
Male, before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer? Or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
Aww. He reminds me of Rex. Although, a little more aggressive.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Oh, we have a little baby Krogan. And what I was saying before about how characters that are introduced in one game usually are better in the second one they're in. Kind of like how Zaid was made a bit goofy in 3. So was Grunt. I love the scenes where Grunt is drunk. Or the scenes where he's like trying to escape C-Sec. Krogan adolescence.
Shepard.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
I like it.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Now, I actually forget what he gives me. Oh, it's just a shotgun. It's literally just the shotgun.
So I should keep this crap around? Don't let it pile up. I live down here.
This is something I never saw before. I'm not even sure if this is in the game or if it's in the added thing that I installed. I don't know. But generally, when I'm given an upgrade by someone, I have enough to complete it. But the last couple times I haven't been, if you back out without getting it, they say something new. I've never heard him say that before.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
He's talking about Miranda.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back
Oh, wow.
later.
He
That's
just
all for now.
doesn't speak at all yet. Okay, well, now we got a Krogan. So, again, I was gonna make like just fun team names for people. Not seriously, just, you know, just enough to be interesting. And the only one we have so far is Team Squishy, which is Morden and Kasumi. Or not, it's Morden and Jack and myself. Maybe I should try out, I think I'll use Grunt and someone else on the next mission.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
All right.
Of course, Commander.
No one wants to talk to me. I'm trying to contact people to do something, but everyone's so busy. It's like real life. What? Okay, game, stop. Why does the game consistently try to shove me through the roof? Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Garrus, I'm sure my best friend in the world has time for me.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Well, bye, Garrus. Just let me know when you're free. I'm sure my best friend, Dr. Chakwas, will have something to talk about.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you, but I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing, but I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now, what do you think?
Revenge! Man, I can't wait to play just Psycho Shepard. It's gonna be fun.
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
You know, see, it's funny. See, M can use caps and it's fine. But when J tries to use caps, it blocks him. Once again, like I said before, my Nightbot hates him. Is there anyone left to talk to? Don't think so. No. Well, I already talked to Kasumi. She probably won't have anything new. Jacob. No, that's it. Thing is, I was only planning to stream about 3 hours tonight. And which means I'd stop here because the only thing I can do is Horizon. But I'm having fun. I haven't streamed in a week, so you know what? I'm going into overtime. I'm going to do Horizon before I stop the stream. Alright. Time to go talk to the elusive man. I forget where to go to talk to the elusive man. It's like overtime in Blitzball, except actually exciting. Just research unlocked. Giant shotgun. A infiltrator squishy. It can just cloak.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Morden delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Caden Alenko, is stationed on Horizon.
Caden! Caden! Oh, so I really don't know why that alert doesn't work. But thank you for the bits. For the celebration. I really don't know why that alert doesn't work. I need to fix that. I like it. Oh, well.
Last I knew, Caden was Alliance. Why is he out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something. And if they sent Commander Alenko, it must be big. I suggest you take it up with him.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
The collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew? I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after him to get to you.
Oh no, Caden's gonna suffer because of me. Oh, and you did the... You have a boop, little nose boop version of the llama. Up. I look, I like the hup emote, but I kind of prefer my version, the backwards one, so it's just puh.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
You know, I've been doing like all
Joker,
that.
set a course for Horizon.
I'm interrupting Shepard.
Go see the professor.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Sorry, Shepard. That is a big bug. Not liking it. I'm not liking bugs. Where did we even get that? How did we get that and get it on the ship?
Tell me you have something.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Eee!
Yes.
Yay, Morden did it. I had all the faith in the world in him. Happy Morden. Oh, look how peaceful Horizon is. It reminds me of Eden Prime. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, this might not be good.
We've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Commander. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What
They
is
just
that?
both look up in the sky ominously. I like how Caden doesn't have his pink armor. It's weird. In the beginning, Caden had pink armor like Ashley, which was weird because he never had that, but now he's back to his usual.
Get everyone to the safe house. I'll cover you. Run! Hurry!
The gun is very quiet. Yeah, you know, it doesn't do a lot of good shooting bugs. No, Caden, not the bugs. His facial expression. He's very determined. Ugh. Don't like that. I mean, they did a good job making the collectors look creepy as hell. Look at them. Ugh. Sure. Yeah, look how cute this thing is. Just look at it trying to kill everyone.
Assuming control.
Someone just hosted the channel. You tell me one bug that's cute. That's not a Pokemon. Okay, I hate that thing. The thing that was in the background, the Praetorian. I hate that thing.
Perfection. Prepare these humans for ascension.
Ascension? Stargate? Ancients? I mean, before or after I kill them. Alright, I'm bringing Grunt because he's new. I gotta bring Grunt. The question is, who do I bring with me? You know, I was going to decide to bring like a balance of people, but you know what? How about I decide one, and then you all decide one. So I'm bringing Grunt. Who else should I bring to this very important mission? And the only thing I'm going to say is, I am excluding the two people. No. Let me finish. I am excluding the two people I just brought with me, because I just did a mission with them. So, Jack and Morden are excluded because I just did a mission with them. So I see one for Garrus. Dude, Stargate needs a game. Every Stargate game either didn't finish at all, they didn't finish making it, or it was terrible. Alright, 2 votes for Garrus. I think that's probably going to do it. I did just use Garrus pretty recently. Oh, Miranda as punishment for no Morden? You know? Alright. Thing is, what team is this? Every team needs a name. Usually excluding Shepard because he always has to be there. If Morden and Jack are Team Squishy, what is Miranda and Grunt? I have an idea if no one else can think of one. I was going to say, what better name for the duo of Grunt and Miranda as Team Top Heavy? I think that's pretty fitting. So, Team Top Heavy. the Grunt's giant mighty hump and Miranda's, well, you know. Okay. Oh, right, so I have the pink armor. All right. Oh, I have enough points for this. Yay. Do I want Demolisher or do I want Mechanic? I mean, that sounds more like me. What do they do, though? This gives more health. Also gives more Paragon. But this gives power duration, while this gives power damage. I don't really have any abilities that have duration. Except for my drone, which dies in 1 hit anyway. So, I kind of really don't need this. It's only 5% more health. And this is 15% more power damage. I'm kind of liking this. Although I do like that Paragon plus 100. I'm taking this. This is more my style anyway. The duration literally does nothing for me. Because I'm not using Cryoblast. Although that means Incinerate will last longer on the enemy. So that's fine. I'm fine with that. Yay. Ooh, big boy Grunt's got some work to do. Okay. Does this give me anything? No. This is just for Grunt. Okay, then. Incendiary ammo, I want to do because it gives me something. Look at that. I can do it. Yay. Squad. Cool. Now I have something I can do. Bye, Jay. Are you going to, today's Tuesday. You're streaming, right? What are you streaming? Ooh. This also only helps Miranda. Alright, then. I'm gonna do warp. Ooh. I've never seen anything but X1. I have played X1, or just X, and I've beaten it. And I've played Mega Man 1 and 2. I only beat 1. So if you're going to stream X after Horizon, I'll probably join. Now, what weapons are suitable for that? I know, no, you get the Eviscerator. And I'm fine with that. Miranda, because everyone loves Miranda in my chat, apparently. That's fine. Okay. Alright, Morden, I hope your thing works or else we're all dead. Now that I think about it, that smile he gave us, hopefully that wasn't like his, like, evil side, like, oh yeah, it's good. I'm liking the pink armor. Alright, team.
We're groundside. Morton, you sure these armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers should confuse detection make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
In theory?
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with Seeker swarms. Look forward to seeing if you survive.
Oh, he's still down. Never mind. Oh, yeah. I have to do, I gotta do the thing. Yeah, I finally have an ammo ability. And it's the same thing as my most used ability. Oh, well, it's still better than nothing. It's free incinerate. Alright, time for some combat. That did nothing.
Right on your ass.
Yeah, I don't have great stuff against barriers at the moment. You know, Inferno ammo was probably the worst I could have gotten, but it's better than nothing. Hey, my Shepard's pretty. Look at my awesome aiming. Look, to be fair to myself, my aiming has gotten better since I have a controller now. Alright, I like to think that anyway. Oh, you stupid collector shield. Yeah, like I know the rapid fire weapons are like okay against barrier stuff. Yeah, I installed the controller mod because I was being driven insane by the mouse and keyboard. Okay. Blitzball, go. I think Blitzball's dead. Aha, I snuck up on you. Aha, you're dead. Okay. God, this place is ominous. Just because it's so quiet, there's no people. It's nice and quiet. One thing I don't want to miss is the heavy weapon. Again, I don't care about missing stuff in playthroughs. I'm not going for 100% playthroughs. I find it more relaxing not have to do that. But there are a few things I don't want to miss, and that's one of them. It's a good rule of thumb to have when you're playing certain RPGs, because otherwise you're just going to kind of drive yourself nuts. I also refuse to get to the point where I have to have a okay. Alright. Well, it looks like Grunt has joined me in being stuck. Cool. I am stuck. This game hates me. I am once again stuck. Oh, wait. I moved. Wait. Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, now all three of us are up here. All right, let's just have a picnic while we're up here. We're already on the table. All right. Luckily, there are no enemies around, so I can just save it. Because I think if I reload it, I'll be fine. Ready?
Hold fire, Shepard.
Wait, now I'm on top of Grunt. That was weird. I got even higher than I was before. Fine. Watch the autosave also be on here. Yeah, this is weird. I've never had this problem on console. Oh, look, the autosave. Yay, that's right where it started anyway. Let's go.
You sure these armor upgrades will protect us from the seeker swarms?
It's like I already know what enemies are coming. Precognition.
In theory.
ME1 I got stuck a few times. Only on PC though. Master Race. That was weird. I hit Y, but okay. Alright. Ah, bug. Wow, this thing is actually really good against barriers. I didn't realize how good it would be compared to nothing. That's actually pretty good. Go incinerate. Yeah. Burn. Burn them all. I'm channeling my Psycho Shepard again a little bit. I am preparing for the role. You know, it's funny. I know some people who actually have told me they're going to have a hard time watching me play my Psycho playthrough where everyone dies just because they're so connected to the characters. It's going to mess with them. But that's kind of the point. You're never gonna do that on your own, are you? You might as well watch me murder everyone. It's never-ending singularity. Thanks, Liara. Liana's the only other isn't Liana the only person that has singularity besides you if you're a biotic, an adept anyway. And last one, good. All right, well, Team Top Heavy got off to a bad start, but we're going forward now. I'm past the picnic table. Ooh, big ship. I remember this from the intro video. I mentioned when I saw Jack that you got to see Jack escape from the cryo thing in the video that played to promote the game in the beginning thing. You also see the part with this where you walk towards it with, I think, Grunt and Thane.
We're on our own now.
Well, that's the thing, though. That's kind of a disappointment in the way I do it. I will never see the Mass Effect 3 ones. Because the first time you can kill them is a Mass Effect 2, so I end up doing that first. So I've never actually done the 3 stuff myself. The 3 things are brutal. The 3 deaths are really brutal compared to 2. Because in 2, everyone kind of dies in the same mission. But 3, they're all just like okay. They're all just hand-picked for each person, and it's, oh man, it's bad. But let's face it, my Psycho Shepard isn't going to care enough about anyone to make sure they survive. You doing okay, Grunt? Doing okay? I don't care about you, Miranda. Well, yeah, because ME2, it's all the suicide mission. But 3, it just spreads out the pain. I don't have my ammo on. That's a bad me. Wait, it is on. Oh, it's not on this weapon. Well, that's annoying. There we go. I think I just turned it off for him, though. No, it's on. Okay. The game is smart enough to realize I wanted it on me, but not off on him. Also, I think those abilities just override anyway. You don't turn it on or off.
Those things look like the husks the Geth used on Eden Prime.
The Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
Then your elusive man was right. Collectors must work for the Reapers.
No. No. That's one of the... You know what's funny? It's going to be funny? It's going to be a funny day when I ban the word seashells with Nightbot, and it times you out for 5 minutes by using it. No, why do you have to mention that? Seashells is going on the blacklist.
Sort of looks human. This one of the colonists?
No. On Eden Prime, victims were turned into husks by impaling them on spikes. We haven't seen any. The collectors must have brought the husks. They're taking the colonists alive for something else.
You know, I find that pink very slimming. Well, yeah, we're wasting time. Yeah, let's just go.
Collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, +2 Paragon.
Your people gone.
Just like Freedom's Progress.
Now, I don't know if I've missed the one thing I don't want to miss yet or not. I think it might be in this area. I don't want to miss the heavy collector rifle thing, the beam thing. Who knows? I might have already missed it. All right. Okay, that thing hurts. Wow, I am not in cover.
Impact shot.
What hair? Am, are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me for not having hair? It's not nice.
Worthless.
I don't know why I did that. Overload is just useless on this mission.
On the ground now.
Or maybe I'm sensitive about my no hair that I haven't had in like a decade. That I already didn't care about because it's less work I have to do. Oh, speaking of that, in a way, I shaved today for the first time in like a year. A clean shave. My face hurts. I have sensitive skin as it is, and after shaving with a razor, after not doing that for a year, it's like, it's burning. My face is also cold. It's a cold face. Someday I'll just shave my head, you know, get rid of what little's left. Why do I keep doing overload? Stop doing overload. It's pointless. It's pointless like shampoo for me. I used to wear hats all the time. Not because I was self-conscious about it. I just did. Now I don't care anymore. Screw it. Go Blitzball. I'm neglecting you. I think he's already. No, I was gonna say he's thinking he's already dead. Record time.
On the ground now.
Are you still there, Blitzball? Well, there you go. Come on, poke out. Come on. Yeah, we just burned him to death. Yeah, I especially love when I hear people complain, like, "Oh man, I woke up this morning and I didn't know I couldn't do a thing with my hair." Like, "Oh, how sad for you." Wow, what a problem. Yeah, I have that all the time too. Yep. Like, "Oh man, I woke up with all this money and I don't know what to spend it on." Oh, wait, there it is. There it is.
Seems to be some kind of stasis field. Keeps you conscious but completely helpless.
They've been like this a long time.
Midlife crisis, eh? I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm in the middle of mine, and that's what the screaming is. No. Particle beam. I like the particle beam. Set phasers to bug? No. None of that. Can I get stuck? You know what? Can I get stuck on a person? Come on. Oop. Nope. Okay, well. Oh, I can at least get off of them. That's nice. Alright. First off, I need to stop doing that. I need to switch back to this. And then switch back to this. That way when I hold down X for reload, it switches to the weapon I want. There we go. I'm going to steal their money while they're stuck. These people are frozen, and I'm going to... You know what? I'm stealing their money. This is my payment for saving you. This is why I can't roleplay anything, because like in games like Knights of the Republic, I play like super light side, but then you'll see me just break doors down and break into buildings and take everyone's stuff while they're yelling at me like, "Get at him!" Okay, grunt. You know what? Just do your thing, grunt. It's fine. Oh, well, I was going the right way. Cool. Well, yeah, we're as old as we feel. And, well, I passed triple digits a while ago. Aha! Take that for making fun of my hair. That's what you get. Nightbot. Nightbot is my white knight. Yes. You made fun of him. Alright. Ooh, it's the Bugman thing. Queen, the bobber.
I am assuming direct control.
Someone's hosting again.
Assuming control.
Oh, I got hit by the fireball thing. Okay.
You will know pain, Shepard.
Yeah, I gotta... Now is the point in the game where we have to listen to Harbinger's one-liners.
Shepard, I will.
We've been spotted.
Shield down.
Ow. Miranda, what you doing?
On the ground now.
Actually, isn't concussive shot good against barrier for some reason? I think that's because they had to give it a purpose. Some of his lines are a little weird, like that one. I know you feel this. That's a little awkward one. Like, I will kill you, or it's just, I know you feel this.
Night, night.
Must be a collective thing.
Assume control of this form.
While I shoot it.
We are Harbinger. We are your genetic destiny.
Alright. Man, I really wish I could roll. Every game just gets better and better with it, doesn't it? You know, Mass Effect 3, I can roll. Mass Effect Andromeda, I can jump and like side strafe, which I love. Which is why I didn't bother trying to get used to the keyboard anymore. Because I'm never going to use the... He just disappeared. I'm never going to use the keyboard and mouse in Andromeda. You see how clunky I am with Mass Effect 2, right? With keyboard and mouse before? Imagine trying to play Andromeda with a keyboard and mouse. Ugh. I've played Mass Effect multiplayer with a keyboard and mouse. That felt bad enough. Well, maybe I can talk to the Elusive Man. I'm sure if I went to the Elusive Man and said, hey, I know that you paid a lot of money for this ship, but could you possibly repaint it my armor color? I'm sure he'd do it for me. A Bug's Life. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. You know, a lot of people don't like A Bug's Life, do they? Like, I think it's considered one of the more mediocre Pixar movies. I kind of like it. I'm going through this faster than I thought I would. You know, since we were talking about Disney earlier and I mentioned Toy Story and all that fun stuff, why not ask this? What is everyone's favorite Pixar movie? Let's fight. Because I definitely have mine. It's not Toy Story. And we're in. Nope, POV perspective.
Company, get out here, now.
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
You had to hear them try to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
Sten from Dragon Age Inquisition? I wonder if they put that in here because of that.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Inquisition Origins.
Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there were swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Commander Alenko here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
It is Pixar, and that is my answer. The Incredibles is my favorite Pixar movie. It used to be Toy Story until I saw The Incredibles. I have actually not seen The Incredibles 2 yet. I'm one of those people that I have a lot of the movies, or I at least have access to them. Netflix, like all the streaming stuff, Friends. But I have to be in the mood to watch movies for some reason. But then when I am, I just binge them. I'll have a day where I watch like 5. I don't know, I have to be in the right mood. Caden!
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Commander Alenko? Heard he was some kind of hero or something. That made nothing to me, though. Would rather he'd stayed back in Council space.
Yeah, I get it. You don't like the Alliance.
Any idea what he was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling he was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony. Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Okay. It's a little hard to defend the Alliance on that one. It is kind of funny to think they gave him a giant gun, and then it doesn't shoot straight. That's actually pretty funny. I haven't seen the Lord of the Rings movies in forever. Oh, did you watch the extended versions in all three in one day? Because that's pretty much your entire day. I've actually never seen the extended versions. I only saw the regular ones.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
Oh, I can throw them under the bus. Not gonna do that. Alright.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector's ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
We can figure it out. Just tell us where to find it.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
Alright, well that guy's full of, just confidence in the Alliance and, humans. Everything's the Alliance's fault. Here we go. Horizon Part 2. Literally, it's like you can tell where that cutoff is. Oh, look, lawnmowers. This is a nice little rural area. Kind of reminds me of Dantooine from KOTOR.
Impact shot.
Every time I hear that, I look to see if it's an alert, if someone's hosting.
Your attack is an insult.
Also, you notice Incinerate does a lot of damage to barriers. Is that supposed to be a thing, or is it just my Incinerate does good damage? Grunt! No, Grunt! He just fell over.
This hurts.
No.
This hurts you.
Well, that didn't. It did well against the regular guy. Alright, you're gonna die from that. I am not gonna die, because I haven't saved it in a bit. I really want that emote to be approved, Twitch. It'd be nice. Oh, no, it's one of those things. I know I said I hate Praetorians. I hate these things. They stop your shields from coming back. They can shoot through cover. I hate them. Especially on harder difficulties.
Form is fragile.
I'm just going to distract him with my little bot. Where is Miranda? Oh, there she is. Oh, he's just a bullet sponge.
Pain is an illusion.
It's hello, Destiny enemy. This might be a stupid question. I don't think I ever looked it up. Do Scions have weak points?
I've got it.
Because if they do, I don't think I've ever found them. And now the one bad thing about my weaponry, I really don't have a long-range weapon. The pistol's okay. All right. Grunt, I'm a little disappointed in that you went down before Miranda did. But hey, he's only like a week old, right? At this point, you imagine like I opened up the tank and it's probably been like maybe even just a few days. I wonder how much time does pass. You got to think, a game takes place in like, a matter of like what, 30, 40, 50 hours. But what's like the in-game time of that? Like, how long did ME1 take place over? Could have been just a few days. Could have been a week. Could have been months. Or even something like Final Fantasy X. I mean, they're on a pilgrimage to walk across an entire continent area. I'm sure that took a little bit of time. And of course, all the stops I made to do Blitzball. See, I don't know. Like, I thought the head maybe, like the head that's like off to the side, but it never seemed to do much more damage than normal.
How come we don't see more frozen people around?
The collectors have already loaded them onto their ship. We're running out of time.
Okay, we have candy, top, we have fork, circle, circle, door, and fork. I don't think I've tried the back. Oh no, I remember this place. And there it is. I think there's 2 scions here. I'm in for some fun.
He goes.
Not only do I have to deal with the scion, I gotta deal with this. On a person who can't equip a shotgun. Miranda is dead. See, this is where I'm just gonna run around and incinerate. I'm just gonna incinerate. Okay, well. No. Ow. 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 I'm getting beat to death. And I'm dead. The melee's a little awkward in this game. Just a little. And I'm back. You know what? Good idea. Let me pull out the right weapon from my pocket. Okay. I blame you. You made me bring Miranda. Instead of someone competent. Oh, that's not doing much, but it's okay. Well, Grunt's dead. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Ah. Alright, I'm hit with the blue goo. Get the blue goo off of me, please. I want my shield back. This is why these things aggravate me so much. They hit from everywhere, and they put that goo on you. That okay, well. Oh, we're in for some fun. Alright, so I've died twice. You know what? I'm going to take care. I know the scions are the biggest threat, but I'm going to take care of the little guys first.
Here we go.
Because they sneak up on me. They stun lock you, and then the scions just finish you off. If my teammates can keep them off of me for a bit, it'll be okay. Nope. Yep, that nailed me.
Now let's finish you off.
Oh, I got the blue goo on me. What is that goo, I wonder? Do I want to think about it? Oh, I really wish I could roll. I'm not using cover because I'm afraid the stupid... well, 2 reasons. 1, the husks can go around the cover and just slap you when I'm not looking. And 2, the scion shots shoot through cover. So I'd rather be moving. But as you've seen, they have a radius to them. So even if I'm running, they still hit me. I have got to take one of those out quickly. Or else I don't stand a chance. Alright.
Heavy weapons. He goes.
Okay, time to move. Well. And my face hit the thing. Or maybe I should have brought a better person than Miranda. Stupid Miranda punishment. Okay. Alright. Alright, enough of this. Enough of this. Here comes Pink Shepard. Okay, Miranda, I can't see through your head.
Take it!
Ah, one of them's dead. I am running.
Burn and die.
Whew. Well, I don't like the goop. I'm not trying to get the goop. I don't want the goop. Sounds like a toy from the 90s.
Taking fire.
That was Gak. And Floam. My god, I remembered Floam. What the? That was such a weird camera angle. It was like in games that have that button that like I ran right into him. It's like those games that have you like you hit that button to like look behind your shoulder. Oh, I am so dead. Yep. He was in the middle of the room. So he could hit me from pretty much anywhere. I did mess up though. I need to use my drone to distract him every chance I can use it. I love Incinerate on the little guys, but I need the drone to distract them.
They've seen us. Here we go.
Can't. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see his health for a second. Okay. 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 Now again.
Stop it.
That did not go where I wanted it to. Go over there.
Yeah.
Aha.
Right now.
See, that's the one thing you can do. They're stupid. Probably shouldn't have used Incinerate. Although my drone's still alive, so it's fine. He is dead. Drone. Ow. Come on, team. You have one job. Please, just keep them off of me. Well, I did not mean to do that. My finger slipped. My Shepard was dead for 2 years. I'm still learning left from right. Aha!
There's the transmitter.
Victory drone. Alright, give me all the ammo. I think that's all the ammo. Alright then. You. I meant to hit down. Yay. Save. Now, wait a minute, though. That's not an emote. I can't save.
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
Edie, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
The collectors will try to stop it. Good.
I love Grunt.
Got any other helpful tips?
Just one. Enemy reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Thank you, Edie. Ah. Ninja save. Bye, Em. Have a good day.
Our power is unmatched. This hurts you.
Mama love.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
I'll put them down.
Ah, I got him down to his armor. Armor I can do. Grunt. Uh-oh. If Grunt's dead, that means bad for me. Okay. Eee. Don't shoot me in the back. Okay. Oh, don't shoot me in the front either.
The dead are useless.
Get away from me. Go. Okay.
You cannot resist.
Okay. Well, my teammates are dead.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Oh, he's got the fighter goo on me. They have different types of goo.
My attacks will tear you apart. I will direct this personally. Irrelevant.
Oh, this is sneaky. I'm shooting between the boxes. You can't get me.
You will know pain, Shepard.
I should probably get my guys alive. but I might get a free revive if I just kill the remaining guys. So that went into the ground.
Bypassing failsafes
Whew.
and attempting emergency power
Wait, why is Miranda alive and Grunt isn't? Okay, all right, get on the truck. That is really weird. I didn't notice, but why is Miranda alive and Grunt's... Did they both get up and Grunt just died immediately?
Assuming direct control. Assuming control.
There he goes again.
I've seen it.
Well, you know, he's just lonely. How often does he get to talk to someone? He's been working with a bunch of just possessed bugs that have no personality.
This is true power.
No shields.
There is
No shields.
There is no fear.
I should probably get Grunt up.
We are your genetic destiny. Your form is fragile.
Nope. You're not hitting me with that little thing. I don't know what to call that. It's like a weird grabbing orb thing. Little push orb. Alright, barrier's down.
I know
Good.
you feel this. Face your annihilation. If I must
He is being very chatty.
Shepard, I will.
He's so he's desperate.
This changes
I
nothing.
just wanted Shepard to be my friend. Oh, well, he's dead.
We've been spotted.
You know what's gonna be fun is when the Praetorian shows up. Save. Can't save. Save. Can't save.
There will be more. There's always more.
I would really like to save. Save.
No more contacts.
Oh, there they are.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
More coming. Guess we
Oh,
got their
over there.
attention.
He's being sneaky. All right, team, just keep these guys off of me. There you go. That was so loud. It's like that. It's like that husk just screamed in my ear.
My attacks will tear you apart.
We're compromised.
You cannot resist.
Shot.
I have another motivation for winning this fight. I'm hungry. I thought I was going to stop at 10 to eat, and it's 11, so it's like, I'm fighting for food. Harbinger, you're not going to keep me from my food. Uh-oh, I know that sound. Or, I thought I knew that sound. I thought, okay, well, never mind. I guess I don't know that sound.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%.
Yeah, well, we can hurry up.
Protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
Alliance giving them a giant gun that can't shoot, and then it takes forever to power up. Oh no, there's an enemy ship in orbit. Well, we better tell it to be nice and stop for like 20 minutes while we let it charge. You know. It'll probably give me a chance to save it. Honestly, I'm thinking it's definitely going to give me a chance to save it. Like here, here.
Get ready.
Here.
There's got to be more.
One more wave of regular enemies, maybe? Oh, no. Here we go. Oh, this thing is so... It's such a weird design. It's creepy. Got husk skulls in its mouth. I mean, if they were going for ominous, like, they did a good job.
We need that system online.
The new one. Whatever that is, don't get too close.
Is it laser time? Yeah, it's probably laser time.
I got it.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
Unfortunately, the distraction tactic is not going to work on this guy. Because I can't have my little... Well, maybe. Who knows? Maybe the drone Maybe the drone will distract him. Get him, little drone. It's not working. It's not working.
Nice. Attack didn't work.
Oh, I can't hurt him there.
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
All right. Maybe not the best idea to just stand there in the open while I'm doing that.
On the ground, now!
Ooh. Alright. As long as he doesn't have line of sight. Go, little drone. I'm sure you'll do something.
Attack didn't work.
I think he distracted him for, like, maybe a second. Nope. Go around the box. Maybe my team... Hey, I'm keeping him busy. My teammates can kill him. What is he doing? Yeah, it was also fun when Mass Effect 3 had these guys in multiplayer as well. That was loads of fun. Oh, no, it wasn't. Was it these guys? No, it was like a version of them. Like the collectors were added, and it was either this thing or like a version of it was added, and I hate them.
Multiple impacts. Collector vessel is taking damage.
That was ineffective.
You know what, Grunt? I'm getting you up because you're a target, and I need you as a target.
They've seen us.
Impact shot.
That his laser takes down shields so fast. He just looks at me, and my shield's gone. Ow, ow, getting shot in the back with a laser. Okay, I got some distance. That's good.
Firing now.
Less distance. All right, time to move. Hey, Miranda. That's an explosive. Let's not get hit by that. Oh, it's going to go off.
That
Yep.
was ineffective. Felt that one.
Whew. I'm running low on ammo. Get on the right side of cover. Okay. The barrier's down. This isn't great.
Attack didn't work.
Okay, move.
Here goes.
That hit the... Good job, Shepard. Hooray! Take that, collector ship. Doesn't really look like it's hurting it much, has it? I think the pink armor served me well in this.
They have most of the humans on board. They got what...
No! Don't let him get away!
What do you want me to do? Jump after him?
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
It was a good fight, Shepard.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Ooh, a fan.
Commander Shepard, captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a legend, Delan. And a ghost.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
It's been too long, Caden. How have you been?
Is that all you have to say? You show up after 2 years and just act like nothing happened. I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. Thinking you were gone. It was like losing a limb. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
Because I wasn't. This is something that always bugged me, is both Ashley and Caden do this. I was dead. What did you want me to do? I literally, it's been like non-stop action since I came back to life. Just stop whining.
I was out for 2 years. You've moved on with your career and your life. Why reopen old wounds?
I did move on. At least I thought I did. But now we've got reports about you and Cerberus.
Reports? So much for security.
Alliance intel thought Cerberus might be behind the missing human colonies. I got a tip this colony might be the next one to get hit. Anderson stonewalled me, but there were rumors that you weren't dead, that you were working for the enemy.
See, this is a weird one. Usually the top option is, I don't work for Cerberus, they're terrorists. The middle one is like, I'm just here. And the bottom one is like, oh yeah, go Cerberus. When you're talking to the Elusive Man, that's how it is, but now it's like, oh, Cerberus isn't the bad guy here. Although, all three of them are kind of like that. I mean, I don't work for Cerberus. Miranda, who's standing ominously in the shadows behind me, just watching me. We'll go with the middle ground.
Building the defense towers was just a cover story. The Alliance sent you here to investigate me, didn't they?
I was here for Cerberus. You were just a rumor. I wanted to believe you were alive, but I never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
Get over it. No. I mean, they brought me back to life. What do you expect me to do?
Kaidan, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I want to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. They could be using the threat of a Reaper to manipulate you. What if they're behind it? What if they're working with the Collectors?
Typical Alliance attitude. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're blind to the real threat.
Well, Kaidan, it's always Kaidan and his emotions.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of facts.
Maybe. Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe you're the one who's not thinking straight. You've changed, but I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. Always will be. I've got to report back to the Citadel. They can decide if they believe your story or not.
No, don't go.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Kaidan. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'll never work for Cerberus. Goodbye, Shepard. And be careful.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
Well, I think Team Top Heavy did better than Team Squishy. Ooh, sorry about that. I tried to mute my mic, but it wasn't quick enough. Alright. Collectors escaped with approximately 1/3 of Horizon's population. Front Corporation will funnel supplies, monetary aid to colonial survivors. A Collector leader, Harbinger, demonstrates a personal interest in Shepard. Unclear whether his ability to possess his minions is cybernetic, override, indication of hive mind among collectors, or even Reaper technology at work. Salvage teams capture Collector bodies for study. Nah, he's always been like that. It's his voice actor. Well, think about it. His voice actor is getting old. Like, he was in several episodes of Star Trek Voyager as Michael Jonas, I think was his name. And he had that kind of voice then. Then he voiced Karth and Kotar. 1 and 2, technically, if he's in there. And his voice was less raspy, but Kaidan, it just keeps getting worse and worse. You can tell, I think it's maybe just the voice actor getting a little older. That's the downside with getting voice actors for that long of a time. Like when the DuckTales remake came out for the Xbox Live Arcade. It was cool, but you could tell the guy that did Scrooge McDuck was literally like almost 100 years old at that point. You can tell it sounded a little weak. I'm glad I got the voice, but precise and lethal. This focused radiation it's a radiation gun. It's not really a laser. Is very effective against shields, barriers, and armor. The amount of energy required to create a destructive beam is several orders of magnitude more than the amount needed to launch a high-velocity projectile via a mass effect field. The weapon you've received appears to be a beam weapon of Collector origin, but efforts to understand the technology and replicate it have failed. With enough research, Normandy's engineers may be able to produce beam weapons, perhaps on a large scale. There we go. Hooray. I'm going to see if anyone has any new dialogue, and that'll be the stream. Hey, elusive man. What you looking at?
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
Another way?
Caden said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus. Was that you?
I may have let it slip that you were alive, and with Cerberus.
You risked the lives of my friend, my crew, and that entire colony, just to lure the Collectors there?
A calculated risk. I suspected the Collectors were looking for you, or people connected to you. Now I know for certain. I told you I wouldn't sit and wait while the Reapers and Collectors gather strength. Besides, they would have hit another colony eventually, and without a way to predict which one, they would have abducted everyone.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
Oh, that's off limits to you, elusive man.
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
You see where this is going? He's kind of, in a way, introducing the loyalty missions. He's saying that you and your entire team must be willing to do this and committed, nothing to look back at, and this is where the loyalty missions start popping up.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
They're powerful, but we've got a few tricks for them. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
All right, so yep, I'm going to make the rounds of talkie talks, and then I'm going to be done. I think I'm going to unlock a few loyalty missions here, too. Okay, first stop, Jacob.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
Yeah, and because I played the game before, I know that. But if you've never played the game before, it is a nice way to introduce it. Like the idea of, like, you got to be committed. We got to go. And then as soon as you start talking to people, these kind of things pop up.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gurns back. The ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
See, again, Jacob's part of Cerberus, but he understands what Cerberus is. And the idea that someone in Cerberus could be messing with them, he's thinking that. That's why I like Jacob as a character, as a person. He is in Cerberus, but he definitely understands that Cerberus is kind of shady.
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Yeah, BioWare and their companion missions. KOTOR had it. Dragon Age has it. Mass Effect has it. Alright. Morden! I missed you, Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked
Oh.
collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have two. Scratch that. Anything else?
Yes, Mr. Doctor. I only have one heart.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Oh. I missed Morden and I can't talk to him. Oh. Any messages?
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Caden Alenko was there. How did that go?
Fine.
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if
I don't
you
think
need
I talked to
anything.
her after I activated Grunt, so maybe she'll say something. Nope, never mind.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need it.
Any messages?
Commander, you've received a new
Messages.
message at your private terminal.
From the Elusive Man. I see you awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you got my full support. Well, it says support, but I said full support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this Grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data, but again, you are in charge. So if he dies, drag the body back to the ship. Got it. From Robin Reeve. The Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. I hope this reaches you. You said you were trying to stop those collectors. They took my son and my brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? I know you're looking, but so many people are just gone. Every family lost someone. The children are the worst. Empty desks at the schools. Winter clothes that never got worn. Ouch. Please, the Alliance isn't doing anything. The Council isn't doing anything. Well, that's a given. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Tell me something I can do. Oh, Overlord got unlocked. One of our cells went off the grid with that explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care in this matter. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the Collectors. Oh, we work for the Collectors, eh? We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations. But unfortunately, she doesn't seem to have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Well, they made me a Spectre. That's useful. That's all I can think of. And they decided that a human could be on the council. That's something, but that would happen if they were dead, so. Alright. Let's talk to Joker about how he feels about our team last time. Shepard is once again looking at where he's walking. Sort of. Hey, Joker.
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Kaidan. Staff Commander Alenko, wasn't it?
He moved on. I can't blame him.
He was frontline with you against a Reaper, and I'm the one who gets roped back into saving the galaxy? Did someone switch our files?
You're the force that pulls it all together, Joker.
Yeah, it sucks, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, being a Renegade Spectre would probably be profitable. I would think.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda, and expect to survive the reprisal. Grunt is not a stabilizing element, Commander. It's just my opinion, though.
That's all.
That's it for
I think that's all he has to say about Grunt. I don't know. I'd say he's pretty stable. All right. So I got the mission from Jacob. Good. Morden doesn't want to talk to me yet. Unfortunate, because I want to talk to him. Miranda, Garrus, and Kasumi. Did I just hear the door open when I was in the load screen? That was weird. That's not open. Kasumi might have a couple, like, one-liner things to say.
Hey, got a minute?
Yep.
I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
She picked up on it, too. Dr. Chakwa says lonely.
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
They might in 3.
Come back later.
Oh.
I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I don't think I ever did that. I think you might actually have to do something to get them to get together. I don't think I've ever seen it. Or the Tally Garrus thing. Mainly because I always romance Tally, usually.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection.
Ooh, a secret.
I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
See, no matter how you feel about Miranda, you're helping her, but you're also helping her sister, who's innocent. So come on, how are you not going to do that? Don't do it for Miranda, do it for the sister, who's not Miranda.
Shepard, need me for something?
Now, what are the chances he wants to talk to me?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Both Morden and Garrus don't want to talk to me. And I know I still need your food. I'll go back to the Citadel and rebuy the fish and get the food next time. Alright, well that was the 3 here. Now it's Jack, Grunt, and Zaid to finish things off. Isn't it weird, like the malcontents are down here? Grunt, Jack, and Zaid are all on the same floor. Hey Zaid.
This mission takes me back. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go.
No.
Talk more later, Shepard.
So hey, Zaid being a bad guy, he's killed... I mean, look at the people he's killed, though. He's killed slavers and pirates and Cerberus operatives.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
That's all they have to say about that. No, Grunt's fine. Just don't make him mad or talk to him or make eye contact with him.
Hey.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
Yeah, this is where you start to get the relationship thing going. I don't want to do that. So, I just want to know.
If we go into combat together, we should know more about each other.
If you say so. I'm not used to being on a team. It's all touchy-feely. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
Oh, this is... Oh, it's so, like, I don't want to lock myself into the thing and then lock myself out of conversation later. What do I do? I mean, this is the safe bet.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really? I had no idea. What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
Alright.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
Similar rules to Arya. I don't think I should ask this. I think this is going to be leading to a certain place I don't want to go.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
No.
I'm not looking for that.
I don't get you. You don't want anything, but you keep coming around. Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Alright, Jack. I got Renegade for that. You know, for being a game where even the Paragon options can be Renegade sometimes, this game is kind of picky with my Renegade points. I even said it like in a joking way. Oh, hey, Grunt.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Granth would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Oh, Grunt made his first joke. Oh, and it was actually pretty decent. In a dark way. Good job.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
No, he's on the right track. It is kind of interesting to think about. When he was in the tank, Okeer showed him a bunch of pictures and said, here you go, like, here's all this, but not a reason to care about it. I like that he's not just an Okeer clone. He's his own person.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk,
okay.
Shepard.
We're good. And I have talked to everyone. Wow, this stream has gone an hour and 45 minutes past when I thought I was going to. But since I didn't stream last week, I was like, I kind of want to jump back into it. Make a little more progress. I will be streaming this tomorrow night. Probably won't go as long this time, depending on how the missions line up. I wanted to do Horizon. That added like another hour and a half. Make sure to save it. All right, then. This has been a fun, productive stream. And guess what? I actually have the thing I can switch to. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, look at that. Yay. And now I can close out the game and you don't have to watch just a black screen. Except, how do I... Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just going to quit out of the game so I can, like, concentrate on what I'm doing. Exit game. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know. I mentioned I was like, I'm probably not going to stream too long tonight. Well. Okay. Well, you know what time it is. Time to... Oh, music is playing Jackbox. That could be fun. Ring. I can type. Look at me go. All right. So she's playing some Jackbox. You know, it's one of those games you can play on your phone if you want to join in, or just join in the audience, or just watch for funny answers. And I will see everyone tomorrow. Oh, before I go though, I gotta do this real quick. Hold on, let me look at my list thing here. Music gifted 2 subs earlier in the stream, so that's nice. It went to 2 people who weren't here, but that'll be a nice surprise when they get back. Music also donated some bits. I think 60. She hosted me. I got a follower from Gigantosaurus Rex, and Silver, I believe, yep, also donated 100 bits for party. So thank to everyone for that. And yep, I will hopefully see everyone tomorrow for some more Mass Effect. And remember, this Saturday, I am streaming my randomized Nuzlocke in Pokemon Emerald. That'll be interesting. So everyone have a good night. I'm going to go eat finally. And I'll see everyone tomorrow.